Hey guys, this is Minimates.motion, and we are back with a new video. Apologies for the brief hiatus of videos, but as we get into summer, I'm gonna try to get more videos up. So after about a month of looking, I finally stumbled upon these two sets. I'm still waiting for the Iron Man and Thanos and Thor and Captain America set to come up in some Walgreens or Dwayne Reed, but for now we got these two. So let's get them out of the box. All right, so in the Black Widow and Ronin or Hawkeye set, we got a ton of accessories. In the Hulk and War Machine, not so much, but let's get these figures out of the packaging. Alright guys, if I didn't mention it before, just mild spoiler warning for Avengers Endgame if you guys haven't seen it yet. I'm not going to go into any, big plot details or anything like that, but, there might be a few things mentioned about the movie. So let's start it off with Black Widow. Black Widow, I think she looks really good. The suit, it's similar to what we've seen before, but still a little bit different. Gauntlets, they're kind of bulky, but at the same time, they kind of look cool. I really appreciate that they added that quantum watch detail to her. I think that's a, nice little thing. She does come with two guns in this set, unlike the last set, which only came with one. And she comes with these batons that we saw in the Infinity War box set, and this baton. And it's slightly differently colored. This is the Infinity War one, this is the Endgame. So this one's more of a blue, this one's like a dark gray. So here's just like a side-by-side comparison of the two. Face-wise, she looks much better Endgame-wise because... the other one just looked like she had like botched plastic surgery or something. They decided to go back to these gauntlets. Another cool detail, if you can see, is that there actually is like there's this part where you could see it changes a little from the difference, where you could see that's how she shoots them, which I think was a nice little accessory. I do, however, have two problems with this figure. Number one being this backpack that she wears here, because I don't understand if, why would you give her this backpack if it's flat and can't even accommodate the two batons and can't fit them? Like, what is the point? And another one is going to be her hair. I mean, her hair does look pretty damn weird in my opinion. It's got like it kind of looks real here and then just random yellow blonde stripe, and then on the back there's just this jumble, which looks more like someone dropped it in paint versus actual design. But overall, the figure looks really good, and she comes with a great amount of accessories. So I wouldn't say this is like the best Black Widow, but she's a definitely cool one. But you got to get her in order to get the star of this set, Ronin, who I think is just an absolutely fantastic figure all around. One of the best mini-mates I've seen in in a little while. He is absolutely sick. I mean, he's got this gold and black that looks absolutely phenomenal. The sword he comes with, really cool. I believe it's a new design. It's got like these little indents in it, and it fits perfectly into his sheath on his back. So this whole thing is one piece, his chest, and you can pull off his hood to reveal his face with the bandana on, or mask, whatever. But I wonder if there was any way to do it other than this like big chest piece, because it looks great, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe there was a different way to do it. I really have no critiques of this other than his gauntlets being very loose. And I just have a tiny little, gold paint on the top where it shouldn't be, but overall he looks really great. Another thing I'm kind of disappointed by, which is not by this figure, but it's just like he has no design under his chest, and he doesn't really, Hawkeye doesn't wear this costume for that much in the movie, just like the first scene that he's in. So it would have been nice just to kind of get the what he actually like fights in and looks in for most of the movie. But absolutely great figure in my opinion. Really, really dig this one. So that was Hawkeye or Ronin and Black Widow, and let's move on to Hulk and War Machine. So this is the Hulk and War Machine set. There's no accessories in this one, so let's just dive right into the figure review. So this is going to be Hulk. He comes with a display stand. Other than that, he looks, I don't know, looks a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't look bad in any way. You know, it's a cool looking figure. But these lines kind of look a little messy. They kind of just look like splotches almost. And the color is a little odd. I mean, it definitely wasn't this like pinkish purplish in the movie. It was more of a dark purple, which we don't get. But, you know, he's got like a funny grin on his face because, you know, he's the new like Professor Hulk, Smart Hulk. But, you know, it's pretty, it's different in terms of the actual costume, but size-wise, you know, the same pieces used. Although I think it's a, you know, interesting take. It would have been cool to get him with glasses or something like that, as we saw in the movie. But not bad. It's just like these lines just look, it's almost like a little distracting, it's like an optical illusion or something. It's just like, I don't know, it seems like a lot of lines are just painted onto that. But just to compare him with, like, you know, the earlier releases, here's the Infinity War Hulk. So this one, it's almost exactly the same color. If not, I think it's a little lighter, actually. And doesn't look like, you know, so much of a dumbass, in my opinion. And then this is the Ragnarok. So this one's actually pretty similar to this, to the color they used for this Hulk, but it is lighter. This is a pretty like light green that they used. And now we get to War Machine, who, as a figure, right? Let's say that, you know, this was just a figure. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, look at the paint job on that. It's incredibly detailed. Looks so nice. Like, I don't see one mistake. But, you know, after watching the movie, I think I don't know, it just seems like DST kind of went a little lazy on this one because he's bulked up. I mean, he's War Machine. He needs to have, you know, like the big boots and the arms, which, yeah, it's just not there. You take off that, you know, looks like Rhodey. It's pretty good, actually, compared to some of the ones we've seen. There's nothing under this, which is just blank. It's a little disappointing, but still. But again, you know, the paint, it's like very shiny, metallic, really cool looking all around. But again, you know, he's got to have the bulked up shoulders and like the gauntlets and stuff. Like, I just feel like, you know, he's too thin down to be War Machine. Although the one thing that I do really appreciate with this set is that his gun is removable, which I really like. You know, I think the last one was kind of lacking that, but it does come out, and you could just, you know, plug it back in. I don't know. I think it is supposed to come out because when I you know, when I pulled it out in the first place, it took a little effort, but it does go back in, which I like because, you know, he's not always with his gun out during the movie or in general. Just to compare it, this is the last War Machine, and you can really see how they slimmed him down. You know, he used to have these arm gauntlets and the shoulder pads, and this big belt piece, and even even the back was much more, bigger, more detailed. So I don't know. I really think that they should have just done more with him and made him bulkier. And you know, I've seen the Iron Man that's going to be that I haven't gotten yet with the Warrior Thanos, and he's also a little slimmed down compared to the old Iron Man, who actually I have right here, that had like these shoulder pads. So I don't know why they're slimming it down because, you know, in Endgame they're definitely not slimmed down. But yeah, that's what I think really of it. So, you know, overall, it's definitely I think it's definitely, they look very cool. And if you're bent on collecting the whole thing, definitely recommend it. But I wouldn't say these are like, you know, make or break sets. You know, I wouldn't kill yourself trying to find this one because, you know, while it looks great, it's not like the most amazing thing in the universe. I actually kind of prefer the Infinity War War Machine over this one, just because in levels of detail, obviously the Endgame one wins, but you know, it's just too skinny to be a War Machine. And Hulk is just, you know, he's Hulk. He looks definitely, and again, you know, better than this, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for checking out this review. I'm gonna keep looking for the Warrior Thanos and Iron Man and the rest of those sets, and I will try to, you know, let you guys know and put out a review as fast as I possibly can. But that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. See you later.